Good evening, Grand Forks. My name is Lauren Larson. A look outside right now. We do see the sun peeking through the clouds as it is starting to set this Tuesday evening. Almost said it's Monday. The week's moving on a little bit fast. Currently 36 degrees outside and a west-northwest wind at 24 miles an hour. So a little bit breezier from what we saw yesterday. A lot of the northern part of the country sitting in the mid to upper 30s, 39 in Washington as well as in Boston. A little bit warmer down to the south, 63 in Oklahoma City as well as down in San Antonio, Texas. On our satellite and radar, we do see a little bit of that snow and rain and mixed precipitation up in our area, kind of associated with that low pressure system. For the rest of the nation, we do see a lot of rain moving its way across Florida right now that we saw move through the Gulf Coast yesterday morning on our satellite and radar. For our almanac, our high of 37 degrees here is well above that normal temperature of 18 degrees. However, not quite to that average temperature of 49. Overnight low of 14 is also well above that normal temperature of 0. So not a lot to complain about if you are liking these warm temperatures, which I know a lot of people are right now. On our futurecast, we had that rain move through our area this afternoon. Looks like it is now changed over to snow with this low pressure moving its way across northern Minnesota and Canada. We're going to have these clouds clear overnight tonight, and headed into Wednesday, we see another system move into the area. Again, snow further to the north and rain across South Dakota on Wednesday afternoon. Thankfully, it looks like Grand Forks will miss it, at least on this model, but we do have a slight chance of getting more precipitation on Wednesday for Grand Forks. As we look towards Thursday, we're not done yet, and we have another system headed our way. Around 10 a.m., this model has snow here in Grand Forks, with rain again stretching down throughout South Dakota. And that snow will stick around throughout most of the day. This is Thursday at 2 p.m., snow across most of Minnesota, and then rain on the back half of that as well, clearing out Thursday later in the day. Right now, 36 degrees in Fargo, and of course warmer as we look down into South Dakota, 39 in Aberdeen and 45 in Rapid City. But most of the region sitting in those mid to upper 30s, which is, again, well above average for February. Current winds out of the northwest, 22 in Grand Forks, 21 miles an hour in Fargo. Calming down a little bit as we look into Minnesota as the winds become more westerly, and a little bit stronger out in Minot at 21 miles an hour for sustained wind right now. Overnight tonight, getting down to 16 in Grand Forks, 20 in Fargo, 28 down in Marshall, Minnesota, 16 in Bemidji. So that is definitely well below that freezing point. So all that rain we saw today and that melting snow is all going to refreeze and really make those roads and the sidewalks slick. So as you overnight tonight, if you're going anywhere, or tomorrow morning, it definitely is going to still be ice, which is really going to wreak havoc on the roadways. Tomorrow, we are going to be sitting below that freezing point as well, even though we are going to be getting a little bit warmer and still being above average, but we're not going to see that ice overnight, or the ice that formed overnight, we're not going to see that melting tomorrow. So tomorrow will remain slick. 31 in Minot is the high, below freezing. And as you look into northern Minnesota, below freezing as well. 21 is our high here in Grand Forks. It's going to be cloudy and the winds are picking up, continuing to be out of the northwest at 15 to 20, now gusting as high as 30. And on your next 7 days, we have those first few days here with those chances of precip, 100% chance of precip for Thursday in Grand Forks. As we look towards next weekend and early next week, we see those temperatures dropping back down closer to normal, and those overnight lows below 0 once again this weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in to UND Weather Update. My name is Lauren Larson.